Hey y'all. Hey y'all. We got some of that grapefruit carbonated ice. It's ice cubes, but you know, when you do carbonation, it likes to flow over and whatnot, and make all types of other pieces, you know. I still got the pound of the carbonated grapefruit ice cubes in the freezer. That is still in there. I have frost rebuilt over that too. That's sitting there. We gotta crunch on those too. I don't know when, but we will. But like always, I'm not gonna keep y'all long. Happy New Year's, y'all. It's 2025, and by the time we blink, wink, sneeze, poop, I was gonna say the F, the F word, but poop, it's gonna be 2026, okay? It's gonna be 2026, watch. It's gonna be 2026, and we are definitely on the road to 100. What is it? How you say it? On the road to a 100K, 100,000. Y'all think we gonna get there this year? If I don't gotta take no super long break, maybe, huh? Y'all know where this container come from? That humidifier that does the two. That thing don't like me, y'all. And I'm telling you, I have worked some humidifiers. Do I need to take them? Anybody that uses it, do you leave the filters in? Because I have the little filter sticks that's in there. But for some reason, I feel like I need to take those filter sticks out. Maybe I should try without the filter sticks. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, it's tripping. My favorite one is my new round one I got, because it's not too tall. And I like that, so the roof can build, thicker. And then once it gets so packed, then that's when I go in with the smaller one that y'all see. So then we can build even more. So, did any of y'all make resolutions? I didn't. I used to when I was younger. I don't believe in resolutions no more. I just believe in make it happen. Make a plan, get it done. Because for some reason, when we make resolutions, it's like we have to start it on a specific day, which, as we know, when you're starting things, you should never be like, I'm going to start it on Monday. I'm going to start it on Monday. I'm going to start it on Sunday. You should just start. Because when you sit there, and you do that, you put too much pressure on yourself. And then if it goes wrong and you don't get it, or you don't get it right, or you don't do it, or you don't finish it, or blah blah blah, then you put too much, make yourself feel bad. It's a lot of pressure. Hey, look. Y'all know carbonated ice. See the squares? That was like on top of the ice because it grew like all across it. And it makes like a bubble in the middle. For the ones that don't know. And carbonated ice, y'all. I seen somebody ask this in a post. Carbonated ice is sparkling water or like soda. That's what carbonated ice is. Any drink that has bubbles that's in it when you drink it, champagne, that's carbonation. Carbonation is the bubbles that's up in there. I did see one comment on my poem that was like, they didn't matter my schedule, what I did, or I guess they like my videos or whatever, just no Whisper Wednesdays. I was like, you gonna have to skip Wednesdays then, boo. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Even if you get a lot of views or don't, I think it's fun, Alright, this is how carbonated ice do. It makes bubbles, then the bubbles burst and stuff, and then it'd be like, sometimes it could come hollow. I mean, all the way through, but a lot of times, sometimes it come out hollow. So, over the Christmas break and New Year's break, any engagements, any weddings, any baby announcements, any births, what y'all got going on? I don't do nothing. I just chill. And then my usual tradition. Last year, New Year's Eve 2023 going into 2024, I went to my homegirl's house, like my sister, like my big sister, and I spent it with her and her family. This year, I was invited again. I was so tired. I was on my menstrual. I was on my menstrual the last time too, but it wasn't like on one of my worst days. So I was able to, thug it out. But there's certain parts of my menstrual, y'all. I don't know how, how y'all do it. But there's certain parts of my menstrual when I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm good. If I don't gotta get up, go to work, go somewhere important, I'm sitting my behind down. I want the toilet close as possible. TMI, huh? It's so pretty. I like Darius still. Hold on. My beloved son Darius still. I just love him. But if you find me like when I'm eating the ice and I'm like looking away, it's a habit, y'all. Sometimes when I'm talking to people, I'll be talking to you and I'll be like, yeah, because blah 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 da da da, and then all of a sudden they turn around and look at what I'm looking at, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, oh, I'm not looking at nothing. They'd be like, oh, you keep doing that. I keep thinking. I go, it's a habit. It is a habit. Like, I can stare at you straight in your eyes and talk to you. And then sometimes, like, I'm really big about my surroundings. So I just be observing, like, what's going on around me as I'm talking. But if it's like a serious conversation, I'm locked. I'm like, that's one reason I record, from here down. And sometimes it's going to deep thought. And sometimes you can tell. Well, I don't know. I don't know if y'all can tell. I be thinking y'all can tell that sometimes when I go into deep thought, when I'm eating the ice, even though you can't see my face, I do certain things. Though, one thing I did to myself, which I actually started last year, but like this year, I told myself, like, I'm not dealing with people who, it says on y'all, probably can't hear it. And this wouldn't come with friends who's like, I don't want to say morals and values, or yeah, I guess I can say something like that. Morals and values like aren't the same or similar. And no, I don't want them to be just like me. No, because that's boring. Like, I'm me, you're you. But last year, I got into it. Well, I didn't really get into it with a friend. He fell off. And I'm the type of person that if we're having a situation, I pick up the phone and I say, hello, what's wrong? What's going on? Is something wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, all those, like, text messages, sending paragraphs after each other, after. I can't do that, y'all. Like, I feel like you shouldn't do it in this situation either. But I feel like that's something I do with a boyfriend or somebody I'm dating, somebody I'm, like, I don't do that with females. Like, we either can talk on the phone, we can talk in person. But all those long messages, baby, I can't. I can't do it. Mm-mm. I don't read it all. Because I tried to, and then I know when somebody's really tripping when they start repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Like, then I start reading. I'm like, it's the same thing you just wrote. Like, and I feel like when people do that, when they text you like back to back these paragraphs like over and over and over, or just paragraphs period just non-stop that you can't even get a chance to read one paragraph because the other one keeps getting pushed up because it keeps just coming. I see that in the same way as you're having a conversation with somebody, a debate, a discussion, whatever you want to call it, and they speaking over you. They're speaking over you. They're not giving you a chance to talk, to speak, to reply back. Like, if you have to do that, like, I understand that, like, it's different when it comes to relationships. But when it comes to friendships and friends are writing you like that because they upset, no. Like, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, baby. Pick up the phone. And I feel like people don't pick up the phone because they don't want to hear the truth. But then sometimes when you always got to explain to somebody what they did wrong or something like that, it gets tiring. Like, I'm like, don't keep doing that either. One of my other close friends was having a situation like that, and she was like, she said the same thing. She was like, I'm not explaining no more what it is that you did wrong or something like that. Like, you can't remember or don't want to accept. You want to act oblivious. I'm going to let you, and I'm going to keep on walking. You're like, we're grown. We're grown. Why are we talking? Why are we talking like we're in high school? You know? Why are we talking like we just learning communication skills? Like, why can't we just man up and accept fault? You know? Like, I have no problem with saying I'm wrong about something. But ain't nobody gonna make me out to something I'm not. I be damn. Excuse me. Like, I'm all down for adult conversations, but once it becomes childish, I can't. I can't. I'm not a childish person. Yeah. And you can tell I'm a person that talks about things. Because I've never been in a fist fight in my life. I've never been in a fist fight in my life. So I'm a person that talks about things, or we can leave it as it is and keep on walking. So that shows right there, like, I don't have time for, like, petty arguments. Like, that stuff is crazy to me. And then people putting you in categories of, like, friends that they had that really treated them really bad. Oh, that's crazy to me. Like, everybody's different, I know. Some people don't mind it. Some people like it. Those type of conversations, I don't. Like, I just read a regular conversation. Like, can we just talk about it? Like, we can sit here and we can talk about it. We can get loud face to face. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm going to sit in my seat. And if I want to get loud like you're getting loud, then I get loud. But most people like to argue in text and, like, spam with, like, the long paragraphs and things like that because they don't want to hear the truth. It's a way to block it, get you tired, so you don't really, answer back and say the things you want to say. Like I always say, truth hurt more than lies. Some people might not agree with that, but it's the truth. Truth hurts more than lies. Trust and believe me. Like me telling you you're ugly and you're not ugly and you know you're not ugly, that don't hurt. But me telling you you're selfish, self-centered, and thinks everything revolves, whatever, around you, and give you examples of it, now that's something that would hurt your feelings. Because then you'd be like, damn, that's how you feel? And I'd be like, I know I'm not the first one that ever said it. I mean, I dealt with it forever, but sometimes you just gotta say, I'm done. I'm tired. Alright, I enjoyed y'all. Tell me y'all things down in the comments. Like I said, anybody get engaged, anybody has some babies, anybody find out they were pregnant, anybody got married during this holiday, anything y'all working on. You don't have to call it a resolution. You can call it a resolution if you want to, but what are you working on in 2025? Because you got all 2025 to make things happen. It ain't something that got to be done in a month. So remember that. You should always be planning and doing things, not waiting for the new year to start something. Because sometimes the start is not in the beginning of the year. The start is just when it's right. And when it's right, it's when it's right. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.